Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Missouri's offense trots out there to open this game. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yep, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
The defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Caught quickly. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down mark.
Love to see the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Ball handed off. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before.
Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Florida Gators offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And looking for a big play here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Gators will send their punt team onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He finds the running back in the flat. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. With the continuity, this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk, it's Missouri with the lead here. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter, offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Third down after that running play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Gators will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he takes it around the 20. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They're going to run it here. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. They've got him down out near the 40.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's where we'll start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Daniels. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Caught near the sideline. It's Daniels. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Gators looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. They've got him to sack for the defense.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. He's got it right near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or 2.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on 1st and goal and throw it. Why not run the football right there?
Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime.
3:25.
Looking to pass here. Looking to throw it deep. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And here's the return from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to throw it on first down. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Looking for the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the catch.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain. That run sets up a critical third down play. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
He'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's past the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And there's the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Send the back in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Ball handed off. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. He's going to hand this off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Missouri. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. So after 3/4 of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. First down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here's the handoff on a counter. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wearing down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. An important 3rd down and goal now.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.